Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. In today's video we'll speak about this man, Dusan Vlahovic, that is coming back from international break, hopefully with a lot of positive vibes. After 3 goals in 2 games, this should help. I will not be the only one speaking about Vlahovic, but also Aldo from South Africa with a fantastic message. Thinking and speaking out loud his thoughts about our number 9. Then of course we speak about all the other players that are coming back for that last part of the season, starting on Saturday versus Verona, because some players are coming back with a lot of positive energy from international break, other ones from injury, other ones from suspension. We need all of them to start fantastically April, but also being able after 9 games to have a maximum of points. Speaking about maximum, of course, if you want to, maximum of likes on this video, you know this is the only way to support the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't yet. What did I do during the international break? Well, I also watched Serie A because we have there a fantastic new team that is called Desire. I spoke about it a few months ago. Well, they are doing quite well. They are in the winning bracket. They are in the final teams, and that's fantastic. They crashed Fiorentina with 2 games. They won in total aggregate 6-2. Congratulations to the team Desire. Also for the people that loves esport, Serie A. Well, we have a team that is representing us, so go and follow them if you want to. Not only the Serie A was full of people watching them, but full will also be the Allianz Stadium against Verona. Something that is not always 100% sure. Well, we start again on Saturday and the Allianz Stadium is already sold out. That's great. That's a great news because we need not only the players on the field, but also in the stand, trying to sing, to support, to tell the people on the field we want these 3 points, because we don't know what will happen with the -15. Will we receive them back or not? Will it be postponed? We have no idea. So on the field, we don't think about it and we try to go with goals, 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 winning, winning, winning. This is what matters at the moment. Dai, tutto sport is speaking about Dusan Vlahovic. Ora vinco con la Juve. Now I win with Juventus. And instead of me starting to give my opinion, let's listen to the words of Aldo from South Africa.
Ciao Beppe, ciao Juventini of the world. My name's Aldo, or Green Aldo, some of you might know me as. I am recording this on a lovely day in South Africa. I would like to touch on the topic of Vlahovic, who has, as we all know, really struggled this season. And I honestly hope that this can be a catalyst for him. A moment, you know, that can lift his head, get him out of the rut that he's been in, and bring some confidence back to his game. Scoring goals is that's what strikers need. They do. He needs to learn that even when he's not scoring goals, he needs to be getting himself in positions, creating space, creating play. It can't only be about goals. That way, when it doesn't go your way, it's the team that matters. If the team's winning but you're not scoring, it doesn't matter. As long as you are involved, you're creating, you are part of that team effort, and the team's victory is your victory, and he needs to learn that. But hopefully this can be a catalyst. Those goals for Serbia, springboard for the rest of the season for both him and for Juventus.
When I'm saying Juventini of the world, well, this was a fantastic example. Aldo, living in South Africa, recording himself and sending a message to Belgium so that I can upload it and share it with all the people that are living in US, in India, in Morocco, in Sweden, wherever you are in the world. It's just fantastic. If you want to send your thoughts in 1-minute video, whatever, if you are a member, watch the community tab and you have my email, do it, because I really appreciate it. But it's important also the message that Aldo sent us. The team victory is your victory, something that Dusan Vlahovic needs to work on, to understand, but also hoping that it's a catalyst for the remaining part of the season. Well, if we are opening again that front page of Tutto Sport, Dusan is saying, Ora vinco con la Juve. Now I win with Juventus. And you see it, electroshock from Dusan Vlahovic. Vlahovic scarica da 200 volt. He is electrified. He really is turbocharged. He wants to go as a thunder on the field to do and to replicate what he did with Serbia. His words after the game of Serbia, after the Montenegro game, 2-0 win, he said, now I want to come back to Serie A. Now I want to focus myself on Juventus and I want to continue in the same way. It has been a difficult period, but now everything is doing well. Often we forget that it's a young player that arrived in a mid-season at Juventus, not able in the summer to do the pre-season training camp because he was suffering growing pain, something that was annoying him at the end of last season and at the beginning of this season. Now everything is going well. Now I want to do the same with Juventus. Now I want to focus on Juventus. Words that are music in my ear from Dusan Vlahovic. Of course, I want to see it on the field, starting on Saturday versus Verona. Can we help him? Yes, possibly. With Serbia, he's playing with 3 persons up front, with Tadic behind him and Mitrovic. Both Mitrovic and Tadic are creating spaces for the number 9 from Juventus. Can we do the same? It's a bit more difficult because we are playing with only 1 behind Vlahovic and Vlahovic is often isolated. But the return of Milik, because Milik is 100% back, maybe not 100% to start the game versus Verona, but at least coming on and from the bench, can be a great solution, can be a fantastic, beautiful addition. Yesterday I was speaking with the guys from Turin Giants, Farad, Dave and Dash at a certain moment told me how important the return of Arkadiusz Milik could be for Vlahovic, but also for the team. And I really believe in that. If you want to, there is a podcast from Turin Giants that is out. Go and listen to it. Just really a nice moment if you are in the car or in the office or whatever. With your headphones. Don't forget, with your headphones. Well, Dusan Vlahovic is ready, but he's not the only one. Because if normally the international break are a pain in the... This time it was really beneficial. A lot of players came back full of energy. Fagioli, that missed that first game, we saw him taking initiative, taking the lead of this under-21. But also in the meanwhile, Keane, apparently I heard that he did a fantastic week of training, ready to enter and to give support after his suspension of 2 games in Serie A. He will be important. Di Maria yesterday entering with Argentina at the 67 minutes, 10 minutes later scoring that 6-0 on penalty. Di Maria, he is back, and that's beautiful to see because we will need also Di Maria. Miretti, fantastic news, he's back to give some support. He started the season, he had a difficult moment mentally first and then physically, but he's back because we know it, without Rabiot, without Paredes, without Pogba versus Verona, it will be a puzzle to find a really great and strong midfield. Who else is back? Well, I told you about Milik, Miretti, Keane, Di Maria, but also Alexandro, super important. Then some people will tell me, Beppe, but Gatti was doing well. Attenzione, 9 games in April, so everyone will be important. And why am I happy to read all these players coming back from injury, suspension, international break? It's because we will need to rotate. We will need to have a bench with depth. You don't need to use all of them, but being sure that when you are looking at your bench, you have players that can change during the game or starting the game. That will be crucial if we want to have a maximum of points in the 9 games of April. I can't wait. Then, if we go to the other news, there is a beautiful one about Di Maria, or at least for me, because I really want to see him 1 more year with Juve. From Argentina, we have some beautiful news from César Luis Merlo, who is saying, avanzas las charlas entre la Juventus y Ángel Di María para renovar el contrato hasta junio de 2024. What does that mean? Beautiful talks, or the talks are going in the right direction to renew for 1 more year. Of course, it's not a done deal yet, so attenzione, tranquilli, but the positive things that we heard from Juventus wanting to renew him, from Calvo, and then from Di Maria that is absolutely not closing the door, speaking again about his family, the family that is doing well in Torino, that are feeling well in Turin. Well, if we have also starting now reporters, journalists from Argentina saying that the things are going well, I would be really happy to see a 1 more year of Angel Di Maria with Juventus. Corriere dello Sport is not really speaking about Juventus. Yes, they are going with the trials and again. We spoke about it yesterday, nothing new on that horizon. Gazzetta dello Sport is not really speaking about Juventus, except of Pirlo and Fagioli, but we spoke about it yesterday. So they took actually a part of that interview of Pirlo that was speaking about a lot of things, but then there was a small part when he said Fagioli can become the new Pirlo. Well, they made a double page about it. Was quite nice to read also the words of the father of Fagioli that told him be patient in the beginning of the season. He played also the father of Fagioli, not at pro level, but he said in football your moment will arrive and you need to be ready. So be patient because your moment will arrive. Beautiful words. He said, yes, of course, I see some similarities with Pirlo. Both of them didn't start as a regista. They started a bit more like a trequartista role in the beginning of their career, a bit more offensive. Nicolo needs to become better in that last pass, something that he can improve, but I see him, yes, in the future, tracking back, going a bit more back, and maybe, hopefully, going with the same kind of career of Andrea Pirlo. So beautiful words. They were speaking about the same vision of play, the technique, the athletic qualities. I just want to say calma now. We spoke about it yesterday, we made a video, it was nice. Today they are making double page, calma. Because I don't want Fagioli to go with a big neck and starting to believe that it's over. No, it's just the beginning. And before arriving to the number 21 of Juve, there is a long way to go. So calma, calma, calma for Fagioli, but we will be there. We will be there to support him when he has some difficult times. That's the most important thing. And to cheer him when he's doing well, as he's doing well at the moment. Grazie for following the channel, maximum of like. Thank you to Aldo. Let's try to make a change. Let's try to ask Aldo to close the channel today.
Forza Juve. Ciao.